Hey guys, let's see what we are going to solve in this video. Rope A is 1.6 meter long. Rope B is 3/5 the length of rope A. Rope C is 1/5 the length of rope B. Find the total length of the three ropes. Express your answer in meters. Yeah? Let's see how to find the answer for this problem. Yeah? Okay, so I'm going to use model method and branching method so that you get the problem, you understand the problem better, but you can choose your own method to solve this one. But when you have the clear understanding, you can choose your own method. Yeah? Okay, so for the model method, I'm going to draw one box, yeah, one unit. So as per the problem, it says that rope A is how much? 1.6 meters. Yeah, and then rope B is 3/5 of rope A, and then C is 1/5 of rope B. Yeah, so that's what is given in the problem, right? So now let's draw one unit. Yeah, one unit of the A, because everything is based on A, right? The comparison is always based on A. So this one is the A. A is equals to 1.6 meter. So let's take that as one unit. Yeah, let's take that as one unit. Why we are taking it as one unit? Because everything further was used as, based on the fractions, right? So that's why we are taking it as one unit. Now this one unit, right? One unit, we have to make it into smaller units, right? That can be used for calculating B and C as well, right? So what is the smallest that we need to make? First let's consider B. Yeah, let's consider B here. B says 3/5 of A. What it means is that this A was split into 5 units, and then out of 5, 3 are B, right? Not the 3 units length will be equal to B, right? So let's split this into 5, right? 1, 2, 3 and 2, 5. Yeah, so 5. So here what it means is that this is B, right? Length of B. So out of 5, 3 is B. Got it, right? Okay, so now to find C, 1/5 of B it says, right? 1/5 of B. So when we split the units into smaller ones, we have to consider all the 3 ropes, right? So for that reason, what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the branching method. Yeah, branching method, so that you will know how to split these units and how many smaller units you need to split that into. Yeah, got it? Okay, so now for that what we will do is, see, we know what is one unit, right? This is the whole A is one unit, right? Let's take that as one unit, that is A, right? So if the A was split into 5 smaller units, then 3 out of 5 is what? B, right? B, right? Got it? So from here, right, from this one, 1/5 is what? 1/5 is what? C, right? C. Got it? Got it, right? Okay, what we need to do, what we need to find is this one unit, how many smaller units we need to, how many smaller units we need to split this one unit into, right? So for that, what do we do is, we need to find the last smallest one, the last split that happened. So the last split here is C, right? In the sense that, see, A is referred in B, and then B is referred in C. So ultimately A is the key length for all the rest of them, right? B and C. So now for that, what do we do is, how many smaller units the A should become, that we can find how many units that C will have, right? Because if you are going to, you can take LCM and many other methods to find how many smaller units you can find, but this one will be very easy. See, from A B comes out, and from B C comes out. See, that's how we have drawn this, branching stuff, right? Branching method. So now, so to find how many units we are going to split the A into, let's multiply all of them until the last one, right? How do we do that? 1 times 3 over 5 times 1 over 5, which is equals to 3 over 25, right? So if the A was split into 25 units, then 3 units will be C's length. Yeah, C's length. So this one is equals to 3 out of 25. Got it, right? 3 out of 25. Now for B, right? B, because here we have already made it to match the 25 smaller units, we have to find what will be the B, right? B, right? Because what we are going to do, out of this finding, we are going to make this A to become 25 smaller units, right? 25 smaller units. Now from the 25 smaller units, 3 units are for C. Now let's find what is 3/5, which is B. 3/5 of 25 units, right? 3/5 of 25 units. What do we do for that? We just multiply here as well, right? So 25 times 3 over 5, which is equals to how much? 1, this one 5, 5 times 3, 15. So this one is equals to 15 over 25 units, right? So now we have made everything, right, based on these 25 smaller units. So now let's split the A to become 25 smaller units. Okay, so this one 1 2 3 4 5, 1 2 3 4 5, 1 2 3 4 5, 1 2 3 4 5, 1 2 3 4 5, right? So we have split all this into how many units? 25 smaller units, right? Okay, see, now we already know, see, the B's length we already know based on the initial model diagram itself. You count here, see, all these are 15 smaller units, right? 15 smaller units. That's what we have found even here, right? But why we did all this calculation is because we want to find what is the fraction of the C. That's why we had to do this calculation. Got it, right? Okay, so from here what we need to do is 3 units is for what? C. Yes, exactly. So this one is C. Let's take 1 2 3. So till here, this one, from here to here, it's C, right? The length of C. So now we have found all the units. We need to find what is 1 unit yet, right? So for that, what we are going to do is, we know that 25 unit is equal to 1.6 meters. See, 25 smaller units length is what? 1.6 meters, right? So that's what we have written. So what is 1 unit in that case? 1.6 divided by 25, right? Which becomes 0.064 meters. 0.064, right? So if you do the calculation, you will get, you just need to do the normal, the division, right? You want me to explain that? Yeah, okay, fine. Right, so if you do 1.6 divided by 25, you see you already have a decimal point here. So everything is going, because this one is a 2 digit, this one is only 1 digit we have before decimal. So it is obviously the question is going to start with a decimal point, right? So now after putting the decimal here, we can just remove it for our calculation purpose to make it easier. So now in the 16 there is no 25, right? So 0 25. That's why we can add one more 0 here, right? We put 0 here because there is 0. We have already put the decimal point here. That is why the 0 counts here. Yeah. So 0 times 25, I mean there is no 25 in 16 initially, so we put 0. We added a 0 here. Now how many 25s are there? 6 times 25 is 150, right? 150, and then how much it becomes? 10. The remainder is 10. So in 10 there is no 25, we add another 0, which makes it 4 times 25 is 100, and then the remainder is 0. That's why it is 0.064 meters. So 1 unit is 0.064 meters. But what we need to find is now what is the length of B and C as well, right? So the length of B is how many units? 15 units. So the B is equals to 15 times 0.064, which is how much? Let's multiply. Yeah, 64, 15. We have 3 decimal points here. Yeah, so you have to remember that. So 5 times 4 is 20. 5 times 6 is 30. 30 plus 2, 32. 1 times 64 is 64. 6 and 9. So 0.3 decimals, right? So we have to put 3 decimals. So 0.960 meters, right? So now let's find C. C is equal to 3 units. So 3 times 0.064, which is 64 multiplied by 3. 3 times 4 is 12. 12. 3 times 6 is 18 plus 1. 19. Yes, right. And 3 decimals we need to put here, right? It's 3 decimals. So 0.192, right? Equals to 0.192 meters. So, but total length is equals to A plus B plus C, which is A is what? 1.6 meters. 1.6. B is what? 0.960 plus C is what? Plus 0.192 meters, right? So now let's add them together, right? Okay, 1.6 and then 0.960, 0.192. How much will it be? 2, and 9 plus 6 is 15, right? And then 1, 10, 11, 17, and then here 2. Yes, that's right. So the total length is 2.752 meters, right? So the answer is how much? 2.752 meters, right? But I will teach you another way also to solve this problem, but you can choose between these two, whichever is easier for you. You can choose one of them, right? See, we know that A is equals to 1.6 meters, right? And B says 3/5, right? 3/5 of A. What do we need to do for that? B is 3/5 of A, right? So any fraction of a number, what do we need to do? We just need to multiply 1.6 multiplied by 3/5, which becomes how much? See, 1.6, right? You can just cancel it for like 1 times 5 is 5, and then here 0.32, right? 0.32. Now if you just multiply these two together, how much will it be? 6. 3 times 2 is 6. 3 times 3 is 9. So the decimal point is 2. We put that one. So 0.96 meters. Now C says 1/5 of B, right? Any fraction of a number, any fraction of a fraction also is the same thing. So any fraction of a number. So C is 1/5 of B. So B is what? 0.96. We found here of, right, 1/5 of B. 1/5, right? So now if you multiply these two, how much will it become? So this one is 1 times 5. So here in 9, 1 times 5 is 5. The remainder is 4. 46. In 46, how much? 9 times 5 is 45. 1. Then in the 10, there will be 2 times 5. So it becomes 0.192 meters. So the answer is, I mean the question is, what is the total length, right? So total length is equal to A plus B plus C, which is 1.6 plus 0.96 plus 0.192, right? 0.192. So 1.6 and then 0.96, 0.192. So 2 and then 9 plus 6 is 15. Remainder is 1. I mean, we have 1. And then 1 plus 1, 2 plus 9, 11. 11 plus 6, 17. And then we have 1 still. And then 1 plus 1 is 2. So equals to 2.752 meters. Answer is 2.752 meters. So that's what we got. So you can follow this long step for your understanding, or if you are smart enough, you can just pick up this short step as well to find the answer. What you need to do is you have to write down what is actually given in the problem. Then from there you just expand to these steps and then find the answer. Easy, guys? Yeah, right? Alright guys, so this is all for this video. If you like this video, what do you need to do? Share it with your friends, and you make sure that you subscribe to this channel, right? Thanks for watching.